Wamani, greetings even anyone. Nuyu nalen yen nima topa yep. Dema setan, wherever you are. I say salam and I say Juma Mubarak to all of you. It is my pleasure once again coming out to talk to my fellow Gambians. I barely come on live on my own page that it gets really strange all the time when I have to do this simply because I'm just not used to it anymore. I remember when Facebook Live just came out, you used to need 5,000 friends before you can actually go live on Facebook. Or you have to have a professional platform. And I remember too, you could only go live for 1 hour. Later on, they changed that to 2 hours. And now, of course, it is 4 hours. And any and everybody can actually go live on Facebook now. So it has been a big transformation, definitely, for Facebookers. And we have a lot of people that are doing Facebook Live. For that reason, we had to step up the game and do something different. Secondly, since we opened up our studio in Gambia, took this thing to the next level, we have a lot of young people that are on our platform now that we are training. So as a result, I spend a lot more of my time training these young people, empowering them, and you can see a lot of content coming from Gambia. We are behind the scenes and doing a lot of work with our young people, helping them to navigate the system, helping them to learn, to know how to go about some of these things, to become good presenters, good reporters, and good journalists. We are trying in our own little way, making this happen. Occasionally, we come on air and I present 2 programs, the Menyanta program on Saturdays, as well as the Lutah Gambia Rudem show on Sundays. Every other program I leave to the young people. Of course, I'll bring you fast occasionally and talk to you about different things that are prominent, that are crucial for our country, the Gambia. And that being the case, we are very excited to actually bring to you a program later on today. A lot of you rely on us for news and information about our country or things that affect our country. And we will be delighted, we will be happy to actually provide you with the most accurate information anytime, all times, and about any subject matter for that reason, for that matter. Of course, in the next hour and a half, I'll be going live on the Gambian Talents TV, through the Gambian Talents Facebook page, as well as the Gambian Talents YouTube channel, to actually talk to a prominent Gambian lawyer, Counsel Sarjo Barrow, who will be talking to us about some prominent issues. Gambians in the USA, we are very privy to all the crazy things that are going on when it comes to immigration. I was listening to the radio not long ago, a young girl, a young kid, of course, who was under custody. We are aware of the caravan coming from Mexico into the United States. We are aware of the crazy things that are happening. Young kids being taken away or separated from their families, from their parents, and getting incarcerated or being detained. And as a result, some of them are in very horrible conditions. One of those young kids died. And it's unfortunate, on Tuesday, in detention in Texas. We are aware of different information. There is an audio that is making the rounds on WhatsApp, supposedly about people being detained, or people that are not being allowed to come into the country after they return from back home, because they supposedly have some benefits with the American government, anywhere from food stamps, cash benefits, other forms of benefits. How does this affect Gambians? The average Gambian that comes to the US, somewhat, somehow, somewhere, would depend on the American government for the most part. Unless you are lucky, to a great extent, you might not be affected by this. But majority of the Gambians who come here might benefit from this, especially those with families. I stand to be corrected. We might have food stamps, you may have cash benefits, you may have even Medicaid or other forms of benefits, housing assistance. Is this really what we are talking about? Is it that whoever has these benefits is going to lose their immigration benefit? Be it either you are looking for a work permit, you can be denied. You are looking for a green card, you can be denied. Or you are looking for your citizenship, to apply for your citizenship, you're going to be denied. These are the things that we're going to be talking to lawyer Sarjo Barrow about. What is on the street that people are getting picked up. Not long ago, we saw earlier this year, the deportation of 45 Gambians back to the Gambia. Are people still being deported to the Gambia? Yes. It's just not that they are not going in groups. They are not being mobilized to be sent like in the 10s, 20s, and 30s. But yes, Gambians are still being deported from the United States on a regular basis. People who are on deportation proceedings, people who have committed some crimes and offenses are being deported back to the Gambia. It's a fact. We are going to be talking about that. Other things that we are hearing, the use of social media. A lot of us are on Facebook. Almost all of us. Every day we are posting pictures. We are posting status updates. We are posting videos. Can these things be used against us to deny us immigration benefits or to revoke our immigration benefits? Because we learned that not only can they actually deny you, but even if you already have the benefits, let's say you already have your green card or you already have your citizenship, some of these things can be taken away from you. You can be stripped of these benefits. These are all things that we are hearing, word on the street. President Donald Trump's, government are not playing. They are doing everything possible to actually cut down the number of immigrants here in the US. It's sad and unfortunate. We are part of that immigration population. A lot of us come here. Some lose our immigration benefits. Some of us get out of status and have to start from scratch in order to regularize our status. Now, eventually, after having those status regularized, what is the way forward for you? What do we need to do? What are the preventive measures? What are the do's and don'ts while we are here? What are our limitations? What should we know about immigration? Because these laws are changing on a daily basis. They are being adjusted on a daily basis. And you can be a victim of this at any point, at any time. These are the things we'll be talking to lawyer Sarjo Barrow about. I know we are all very passionate and very determined to talk about Gambian politics, to talk about what is happening in the Gambia. Those of us in the diaspora, I always say this, but occasionally, talk about entertainment, talk about music, talk about the culture, talk about the politics. But yes, let us remember, this is where we live now. Those of you that live in Europe, that is your home for now. Those of you that live in America, this is your home for now. Those of you that live in the Middle East, that is your home for now. And of course, we need to be aware of the things that are happening in these places, whether it is in America, whether it is in Europe, whether it is in Asia, wherever we live currently, we need to be aware of the socio-political situation of the country We need to be aware of the changes that are happening. The West is changing. We cannot be in denial about it. We should not be in denial about it. We must not be complacent and be in denial about the fact that a lot of changes are happening in the West. And we, as a people, should be aware of this. What do we do as a society? For those of us that run media houses, have a responsibility. For those of us that have following, for those of us that are being listened to, have a responsibility to actually educate and enlighten our people. And that is what we will be doing. So join me in the next 1 hour on the Gambian Talents Facebook page. If you are not already following us, as I engage lawyer Sarjo Barrow about these issues. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them here or ask about them. Send us these questions and we will be glad to actually ask them for you. We will open the lines when it is time, where you can participate through Skype, through regular direct line calls. If you are in America, 678-608-3322 will be the number to dial. 678-608-3322. If you are in the UK, 161-818-7077. 161-818-7077. If you are in Sweden, 08-559-26651. 08-559-26651. Or you can contact us through WhatsApp +1 404-593-6215. +1 404-593-6215. That's WhatsApp. Or you can contact us on Skype, Gambian Talents Radio. We'll be live in the next 1 hour with lawyer Sarjo Barrow to talk to Gambians about the current immigration issues, President Donald Trump's policies, and how it affects us Gambians. Share this video. Du leen wàññi dara waaye dinañu yokka ñun ci suñ xam-xam bu ndaw te dina yokka suñ askan tamit ndax dañ war a xàmmee ràññee alimbe katu dangoke be responsibility le soto pour kan na bango samba ñaato pour kan na mol karandi pour kan na mol londi adum wolentol samba na jam wolen sindi jambina wala kala mbal danila alinyi video share momo ben jibe kan. I mean, we'll be talking in different languages so that kuneka gisi sa bopa momo se fanje na kumakangoto. Oro ala baraka bake. Join me in the next 1 hour as I engage lawyer Sarjo Barrow to talk about immigration in America. Thank you very much.